The big story of the day is also, in my view, almost not a story.
It's not a story, really, is it?
Labour, there's going to be a big... The Parliamentary Debating Society, that won't make any difference to anything, is in session today. So all those former local councillors and no-marks in the House of Commons will be putting in their two penneth about whether or not there should be a ceasefire in Gaza, as if Netanyahu gives a damn what they think or will listen to a word. There's been a bit of a spat, Alex. The SNP wanted to put forward a motion today suggesting an immediate ceasefire. Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, can't have that because he daren't have his people voting for an SNP motion.
Or splitting.
So he's put forward a motion calling for, and I quote, an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. This will represent his fifth change of position on this issue since October. Shall we let's remember what he said in October and then see what he said on Sunday. So October, after October the 7th, take it away, Keir.
They do have a right to self-defence, and more than that, there are, up to 200 Israelis still being held hostage. Of course, Israel has to do all that it can to get those hostages back safely, and in good shape.
I was quite impressed with him then, but he's changed his mind 5 times. The latest change happened on Sunday at the Scottish Labour Party conference.
An end to the fighting, not just now, not just for a pause, but permanently. A ceasefire that lasts. Conference, that is what must happen now. The fighting must stop now.
Well, of course, the big difference here is now the government have tabled its own amendment calling for an immediate humanitarian pause.
Pause, not ceasefire. Not ceasefire, pause.
Leading to a lasting ceasefire. And so this is probably going to trump Labour's amendments. Then Labour are going to have to go with whether they back the SNP's immediate ceasefire now, or the government's immediate humanitarian pause leading to a ceasefire. Oh, my gosh, what are they going to do? What is Netanyahu going to do? What is everyone going to do? This is so dramatic.
It really is.
Except it's just not, is it? It's waffle.
Netanyahu's over there in Israel. He's saying, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not making a move at all until I find out what the Labour amendment is and whether or not all those local councillors and no-marks in the House of Commons vote for it. This is a waste of taxpayers' money. This is what these people are involved in today, sitting around in their silly little debating society, signalling their virtue, and it will not make a difference to anything.
How about they actually use a good parliamentary time for debating to debate matters that might affect us? You know, of all the great things happening in the NHS, that doesn't need any interventions there. Oh, what about all the people coming over on boats and the Rwanda policy that's never going to happen? Nah, don't debate that. Let's just agonise over the difference between a humanitarian pause or a ceasefire, or the word now, or the word immediate. It's a nonsense. It is an offence, and I'm fed up with it. Go join a pro-Palestine march or be a politician. Decide.
Absolutely. And by the way, Netanyahu and the Israeli governments will listen to what Labour and the SNP, and for that matter, the British government, have to say about a ceasefire, about as much as he will have listened to Prince William yesterday, as in not at all. Still against Prince William getting involved in politics. What the hell does he think he's doing?